After a decade in pop purgatory, 7 of the defining groups of the 90s and noughties reunited in London for a one-night-only extravaganza.
It's great to be back out there again. Everyone's tearful, everyone's feeling the love, and that's all that matters.
Let's get all the tea, let's do it all again.
To pull it off, they had to tackle their differences.
If we're going to do this, we've got to work through bullshit.
It was such a hard time to lose you. Like, it really did break my heart for years. You abandoned us, bitch.
And confront old demons.
You can't.
5 had to cope with only 4 of its members reuniting.
I'd much rather it would just be the 4 of us, because I think we could do it.
But after self-imposed exile, Jay is finally ready to talk.
I watched that first show and stuff's been said that's actually not true, and it actually had a deep impact on me.
Now it's time to hit the road as the big reunion goes on tour.
Come on, the red one. Oh my god, awful.
This is going to be carnage.
The intimate concert at London's Hammersmith Apollo in front of just 3,000 people, the Big Reunion All-Stars are about to embark on an epic nationwide sold-out arena tour. With over 100,000 tickets sold, they'll travel through 14 different cities, playing to audiences of up to 15,000 screaming fans every night. Their physical and mental stamina will be challenged to the max.
There's new songs, there's new bits of routines, new dance breaks.
You can't let things slip. You've got to make sure you keep on top of it and give a good performance every night.
Ridiculously, stupidly excited. We've done Hammersmith already. I don't know how great it really is. I can't wait to get back on tour.
I would say it's a lot tougher than that one amazing night at Hammersmith.
The rematerialised pop minstrels have just a few days to get their act together for arena audiences.
Very excited. Rehearsals have started.
Rehearsing today, tomorrow, up to Sheffield, show the next night, no pressure.
26 ex-pop stars crammed on a bus, drinking their way into oblivion.
Let the games begin. Hello, people!
For the kittens, the games have already begun that could cause problems within the Big Reunion family.
No tones.
Have you seen this?
Lee Ryan, Liz's intensely talkative ex-fiancé, has been discussing their relationship and it's splashed across the tabloids.
This morning we woke up to a bit of press about Liz. Lee had been talking about the relationship that was 12 years ago. You know, we're all a bit bored of it now.
Lee Ryan says Liz McLaren wants a big reunion with him, but he loves Natasha Hamilton. He's gone and done an article and mentioned Liz and, you know, someone's business at the end of the day. She doesn't sell soap. That's naughty, that is.
I just think he just like...
You know what though, I just don't think he thinks sometimes. I think he just says what he's...
Too much.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I have that problem as well.
It doesn't bother me until it goes as a big story in the paper. I'm just the polar opposite. I'm the one who just likes to just...
You don't bring it up or say
It's
anything.
just, you know, everything's fine and you just... whatever. I'm not happy. I don't like things like that. I am private and, you know, we have partners and things. I just think it's more respectful to just be private about things.
Opening night looms, and choreographer Paul is already worried that some band members will struggle.
On an arena tour, I would look at only rehearsals for about 3 weeks. I've got about 3 or 4 hours per band for this.
It's not even lunchtime on the first day, and one band is already testing Paul's patience.
We've actually been banned from this dance studios.
You're almost 20 minutes late, so how long is this going to be?
Question banner.
It's not looking good at the moment.
He's stuck in traffic. He said it's a London thing.
I've also done the London thing today, and I was here at 9 o'clock.
I'm never the last one. I'm always the first one, so they can
Today has not gone very well so far. Come on, jacket off, coat off. Boys, as per usual, turn up late in dribs and drabs.
We're running late as usual. He's running late.
We had a 15-minute,
Where am I meant to be?
a 25-minute, a 45-minute, and then an hour.
See, I travelled from Lincoln, like the countryside, and I was chilling a bit too much, and I thought I'd be alright for time, because I don't do London anymore, because it's traffic and people rushing to go nowhere, and everyone's in a rush. Meanwhile, I'm waving at people, like, why don't they wave back anymore, you know what I mean? Show me the shit.
I can show them shit at 10 o'clock. But I don't even know any concept of time, because we don't really have the time to be turning up an hour late for rehearsals.
5, what you waiting for? If you want to 3, 2, 2, 1, let's do it!
For the boys from Five, reuniting as a whole was a struggle when, at the 11th hour, rapper Jay announced that his 2013 funk would most certainly not be slam dunked.
And I was really angry. Because I've been personally myself been trying to get this band back together for years and years and years, and someone's let it down.
Jay was a really, really big part of the band. I feel sad that he's not there and it's not, you know, the absolute original lineup.
5 is 5, you know what I'm saying, with this guy? And I just don't want him to regret anything more than anything else. Because I think it could be amazing, potentially something beautiful.
I was willing to forgive. I wanted to move forward. He's not here, and that's it.
But Jay has emerged from the shadows and is ready to set the record straight.
I watched that first show. Because I don't really watch TV, and I'd kind of got a TV out of the cupboard, plugged it in. I'm excited because I'm like the guys are on TV, and I kind of thought, you know, a lot of shit did go on between us all there, and you know, I thought maybe Scott would have said, because it was known that me and Scott had a bit of confrontation.
There were times in that band where I did hate him. There were times in that band I thought he was really cool. He did have a very gentle side as well, but he's a Gemini, so he's like two people. One of them was like salt of the earth, the other was a complete cock.
Like stuff that's been said by some of the other guys about how I could be, yeah. I look back and I thought I was loud and aggressive at times, and I was physically bigger than them, and I can see how that could have been taken in a certain way, even though never in my mind was I so-called bullying people at all. But stuff that Sean said has just blown my mind, and I mean this genuinely, has just blown my mind to pieces. Stuff's been said that's actually not true, and it has actually had a deep impact on me.
His words to me were that he hated me. From the very first moment he heard me sing. That's where it began. It was like that from the beginning.
I mean this in a literal sense. When Sean came on, I was like, huh, see what Sean's saying. And he started saying the stuff he was saying, and I mean this. I've got the TV there, and I've just turned to the wall like that. And when someone says I've sat open mouth, I'm just sat staring at the wall. Like listening to what he's saying, but almost like with the trombone effect going on out of a Hitchcock film or something, because I actually can't believe what I'm hearing from who I'm hearing it from. And then it's just going on and on. Yeah, and I still don't understand it.
Little comments here, little comments there.
Like an 85-year-old man, he's going to hurt his back and everything, running like that, like it's like a sour run. And look at it.
I was actually very, very confident, very outgoing in the beginning of the band. I had no fear whatsoever, but I became the unconfident one. I became the insecure one. I let the external environment destroy me.
Sean was so annihilated that he suffered a breakdown, and in 2001 he quit the band.
I needed some sort of father figure. I needed somebody to just put an arm around me and just sort of say, it's going to be all right, we're looking after you. But It wasn't quite like that.
When Sean left the band, he was in such a bad way. It was horrific what was going on with him. He phoned me up and said, could he come and stay and live with me and my family? And Sean came to my sister's house, and like we quite literally nursed him for 3 weeks, like 24 hours a day. Sean quite literally was in hell. To not be close friends with all 4 of those dudes, for me personally, it seems like a pretty shocking thing, because I thought we were. This is the mad thing. I really genuinely thought like everything had been gone through and like there was nothing even hanging around anymore. You're talking, we've all been very good friends for years now, but to go into like certain things and then just keep kind of having these little kind of comments and digs seems it's a bit weird. That's why I did actually want to have a say, because it feels like this thing's been opened up and that our band on that whole show, our band seemed like the only one who haven't actually kind of got closure on all the bad stuff that happened and all the stress and stuff we went through.
Coming up, just hours before the tour begins, bands start to unravel.
It's not, we're not just talking about a bit of a sore throat here, it's just completely lost her voice.
Jay's reunited with an old friend.
We got to talk. Yeah, we are.
And it's chocs away for the big reunion fun bus.
I'm dressed with a cop.